Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Okay, hump day's over, or at least the work part of it is. Made it one day closer. And of course, today I dressed like it's minus 78 out, and it was totally hot, and I died all day long. Go figure. Mm. Yesterday I was so cold, and then today, not so much. So I thought that tonight, I told you I was just going to case for the next few days, but this is still sitting on the desk, and I really love the look of the DSP. So I thought, why not? Let's just kind of create one. Let's play with it. Hoping you guys are all able to find me okay. So what I have got is, okay, number one, we're using the heart. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sally. We're using the Hugs for Love stamp set and punch again. Hi, Heather Woodcock. And we are going to do, I'm just trying to figure this out right now. Okay. Um, I cut some DSP. Okay. Just because I love the colors. I don't know what it is. This totally reminds me of my Vans. It's so funny. You give me anything. So this is the same DSP. It's different sides of the DSP. Okay. So on one side, it's got this gorgeous print that involves a lot of Cajun craze, basic beige, whatever. And then it's got the English wild wheat on the other side. Does that make sense? I know I really love it too, Karen. It's so pretty. Okay. Next, I'm thinking that I have no idea. That's what I'm thinking. Trying to decide if I want to do a Cajun craze, like a stylish shape. Oh, no, I don't have any Cajun craze. That's okay. I mean, I do have Cajun craze. That sounded really bad. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Of course, I have Cajun craze. I know. I love them too, Lauren. They're beautiful. I just meant I don't have any of my scrapbooks. So now I'm checking my half card section because I do throw, if it's the exact size of a half card, I throw it here first, and then I'll grab from here. None. Okay. We need a new piece, people. Cajun craze. They are, baby. Okay. Sharp it. Boop, boop. So now one half will automatically make it into my card base section. I'm going to come over here. I don't think I want our humongous distis. Let's just check. I feel like, oh, maybe I do want the most humongous. Okay, hang on. Because that's going to be smaller than that is. Maybe I'm going to go big. We can always go home. You messaged me. Oh, Linda, when did you send it? Because I have mail that went out today. Uh, please tell me you're still able to get it. Because I double checked the mailing address you had registered for something on the sheet. Because I was like, what if it's not? And it was the same. But I will change everything going forward. But I hope that you still get the one that I sent. Okay. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go with that. Anyway, we'll figure this out. I messaged you new address. You must have sent it to my business. So, guys, the one thing I always say to anyone, if you're sending me a message, send it to my personal profile. Don't send it to my North Shore Stanford profile. You have to separately go into those. They're so weird. It doesn't just show up. Oh, you only sent it to me at 2:30 today. Okay. So I did send something to a different address, but it left today. Okay. And Sean was at the post office. So I'm hoping you'll be able to pick it up from there. I know, such a fun color combo. Okay, let's get some basic white cardstock. There we go. And I've got some basic, is that basic white? Yes, it is. Got it. Now I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try a couple things here. So let's go through. I'm gonna give this a stamped off layer of this. So this is the big heart. Okay. All right. These I might just fussy cut. What's it called? I've got adhesive stuck to the back of my fingers. Classy. This morning I was walking around. I'm like, why am I sticking to the floor? But I was sticking to the floor because there was glue dots. I am not out till this Friday. We go right till the bitter end. So yeah, the kids are wild. Like, it's next level. There are like so many kids outside of the office by the end of lunch every day. There is biting. I'm like, what is even happening? I know. Anyway, Can do nothing about it. I just have to survive it. Okay, so I'm just getting ink. I didn't clean it, and I should have. Trying to get caught up being sick. Oh, good girl. Cards aren't getting finished. No, exactly. Yep, you can't. And Heidi, you can't change it. Okay, where did I put the chamois? I need to clean this. There we go. Squeak, 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 squeak. There. I'm just doing a stamp off version again. Okay, that's better. Now it's good. Okay, ink it. Take the goober off, which is now going to be on my finger. Oh, please be a goober and not a damaged stamp. I think I have a damaged stamp. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Now I have a damaged finger that looks like I've killed something. Sorry. That's okay. Okay. Try that again. Yep. Now the goober's gone. So it wasn't a damaged stamp. Can get it just changing as of Friday. Okay, perfect. Good. So I will make sure nothing further goes. I'll change you in my system now. Okay, Linda? All set. Okay. Stamp. Stamp you. Pretty. Okay. Now I want to try this. What did I do with the other one? We're going to ink this one full force. And we're going to take it right. Oh, I should have done this one first and I didn't. Okay, right over top. Okay, so the method I wanted to use did not, well, it worked, but it didn't line up because what I normally do, and I know I do this, is I ink the darker image first, which would be this one. Okay, I'll clean it. And then I'm going to ink the lighter image and my thumb. What am I doing? Like, look at me. I'm already covered in ink. Stamp it off. Now come in because I can see the existing one, which is what we want, and I can stamp it. Ooh, there we go. Okay, much better. So now it like is lined up perfectly. So I would always recommend if you're doing two-step stamping, stamp your darker image first and your lighter image second. Does that make sense? Good. Okay. So I'm going to use that. Now we've got some other, they are very pretty together. Like who would have thought Cajun Craze, Wild Wheat? Like it's a gorgeous combo. Now that piece, there's no punch for this. Okay. This is just a stamp set that's got some cute imagery in it. So those of you who get mad, I'm going to apologize now. I am going to fussy cut this. When you fussy cut, I want you to not attempt to move the scissors. I want you to attempt, oh, my child might end up calling me. Just a second. I'm going to put, sounds bad. I'm going to put my phone on so he can't get through. I'm going to have you move the paper and not the scissors. So keep your scissors in that forward direction and slowly just turn your paper as you go. It tends to be a bit easier to get a smooth cut line. Notice I'm having to think today. I find it way easier when it's not as smooth of an image. I actually like the in and out and in and all over the joint. This one I have to cut like smoothly. Hi, Peg. Haven't seen Jen. You should be safe. I love it. Life does happen. I know life can get a little, life can be a lot. Life can be a little bit much sometimes. Told the kids when I got there today, I don't want an adult today. They're like, well, we don't want a kid. Like, we should switch roles. Like, I will happily do your schoolwork. Okay. Ooh, spray. Okay. So I'm liking that. Now I'm going to use that with some other stuff. We are still going to use the punch. What I would like to do next is we're going to grab this cute little one. I am going to clean the original stamp. Go. Okay. Clean. Put you back. Well, I could probably do, I might end up doing a wild wheat one of that too. We'll just see how this goes. Okay. So with this one, we've got a smaller little heart pattern. It's quite cute, like little heart splatters. And I'm going to take those. Oh, I should clean it. I want to make sure that the ink adheres. Clean it. There we go. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. There. We're just going to kind of go tip it around as you go so it's not always exactly the same. And that is not a dirty fingernail. I do apologize. Hi, Wendy. Watching from Winnipeg. I got ink underneath my fingernail with that Cajun Craze, and now it looks like I have a dirty nail. That's gross. Sorry. That's what happens when you try and scratch something off the surface of a stamp. Cut there. There. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. There was no plan when I started this card. It was just the paper was what was my plan. That's it. Okay. Here we go. Block away, put the stamp away. Focus. Okay, I think we should do a wild wheat one. Thank you, Lauren. Oh, you guys just being cute. There. Put you away. Okay, so now let's use that exact same technique, except I already put the heart away, so that's gonna work. A friend lost her father-in-law, daughter's sister-in-law home on hospice night, and one of her close friends does. Oh God. Okay, a friend lost her father-in-law, daughter's sister-in-law's home on hospice night, and one of her close friends. This is just all a bit much, isn't it? Oh gosh. I know one of the things I have learned being married to a firefighter is how difficult this time of year is for so many people. Um, one of the, suicide rates at this time of year are horrific. There's so many things that just kind of make you want to cry when you see them. Um, yeah, everything in life gets to be, I'm sorry, Heidi. Okay, inking, stamping, coming in. There. Oh, wild wheat, got it. Okay. My wild beets look, well, it's not. It's funny. I always find it looks really green when I first stamp it, and then it kind of like fades out to normal. Okay. Take that off. Sorry, I keep checking comments because they come up and I can't see them out of the corner. Oh, shoot. Little one. There we go. Lucas. Well, we got a call. Oh, sorry, I'm reading this. Um, okay. Can you just let me? I'm just gonna say just a second. I'm just gonna tell my child to please call that. Please call dad and explain I'm on live and not understanding. Okay, what does he say? We got to call out. Do I need to skip out because I did not pre-planned doctor's appointment? We got to take it, and I can take it. It's not. It's 3 hours minimum. Okay. Oh, jeez. My poor child. He is going to be one exhausted baby boy. So he is still at work. He left the house 12 and a half hours ago. Just finished his work now because they were on overtime. And now they've got a call out. So he's back out. It's gone. Oh, the joys. I guess this is like a life that, he understood that. I did not. I don't do well with jobs. Yes, absolutely. Wait a minute. I know. I know. You totally do have to be aware. And Roz, I love what you're saying. It's being kind to those around you. Something as simple as smiling at the person next to you in line or telling someone that you love their jacket. Or I know those sound like really silly little things that I'm saying, but sometimes someone is in such a bad space when we come into contact with them, and one little interaction with you can be enough to change their whole outlook, right? Okay, there. Perfect. I'm gonna use those. Now I'm gonna come and do one of the actual images. I think I'm gonna stamp it on white. I don't know which one I'm using. I lost the stamps. There we go. Okay, stamps. Got them. Heart. Maybe we'll go with the hearts. Well, maybe that one's a bit busy. Maybe we'll go with the simpler heart. Oh, Stu, can you imagine? I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm down. And that's not happening, honey. I love you, but I'm too old. I'm way too old. I came home from school. I picked up the oldest, said to him, please be outside when I get home. My oldest is my one who does not have his driver's license yet. He just never interested him. But we're almost there. And I said to him, be ready. Mom will be home. I'll pick you up. 1 hour. Really can't plan anything, any creative winter weather. Yes, you get called out to plan. Yes, exactly, Catherine. I hear you. Thank you for doing that. I can't imagine that job. I feel like that would be lots of hugs and kisses. Oh, nope, nope. You and I make the best team. I know that sounds like a weird one to give to my work wife, but I'm totally giving it to her because she is Incredible. And sometimes she needs to hear it. I know. I'm on a roll. Daryl, I am not on a roll. I had no plan tonight. Like, we're kind of just, we're winging this. You and I make the best team. Okay. Maybe I should have put the outline. I'm cleaning. Frazzle. Oh, I know. Yeah, exactly. Smile at her and say, we've all been there. Don't worry. Because we have all been there. And every one of us worried as our children did things they should not. And sometimes it wasn't in the moment. Yes. God, I love you guys. Yes. All those little things. Yes, yes, and more yes. Just the simple little things. It does not take a lot to change someone else's world. Okay. Oops, that's not perfect. Shoot. Too far over one way. I have to fix it. In every regard, it's actually not bad other than just this piece. I'm going to cut it. Sorry. I'm such a weirdo sometimes. I have more weight showing on one side than the other, and it was going to make me crazy. Okay, this has to go up and down, so I'm just trying to figure out placement. There. If I put that in that color, now I can stamp Cajun Craze, which is what I wanted. This is so not colors I would normally use. I am so hot right now. Why have I got the heat on? Oh, you and I make the best team. Okay, let's put it down low. This way the hearts can hang over top. Anyway, I got home from school. I had Joe meet me outside. We did practice driving for an hour and a bit. Then I came home. It's the 5 a.m.s that get me. And I did. I fell asleep on the couch. I can't help it right now. Last year my husband died. It was super nice of some of my online friends. Corinne, so sorry. Corinne, we're sending you love because we totally understand that this is going to be difficult. Yeah, I know Christmas is yeah, especially first of anything. Oh, I just wish sometimes they could take pain away. I wish, you know what? If you had a superpower, that would be the one I would wish for. I would love the superpower to take away people's pain. 'Cause there's nothing worse than that feeling of like, oh, I don't know how to make it better. Hi, Carol. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Let's do the strippy dippies. A little bit of seal. Come in here. So just when I adhere these are 3/4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, my little side strips. 3/4 by 5 1/4. Then our next ones are going to be 3/4. What are you? You're not 3/4. You are 2 3/8 by 5 1/4. I know. I know. Like it's that I get such a yucky feeling that I can't fix it for someone and I can't help, but I really wish I didn't have that ink under my nail. It's really bothering me. I don't want people to hurt. Sorry, focus. I can't breathe and align paper at the same time. Apparently, that is a task. I know, Heather. I'm really liking the plaids. And then I call this my Vans plaid on the side. We're kind of just playing because I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just making this up as we go along. Someone start looking for some kind of embellishment we can use. I think I might end up going and using my old in color. I know we're not. I don't normally do that. I don't normally use retired stuff, but I'm going to, I think, tonight. They're in the drawer. I love them. They're pretty. And they're wild wheat. And some of you might have them. So you might be able to do it too. Okay, we're going to put you in there. We're going to look for some more dimensionals. We got them. A center flip card. Yes. But actually, yeah, nothing's popping out. Exactly. You're not doing anything there. It's kind of, that looks a bit odd there. Okay, sorry. I'm talking to myself, not you. Not you. You don't look odd. You all look wonderful. Okay. There. Actually, maybe I'll center that. There. Just like that. but I do want these. They're going to go tip towards one side. So I'm going to put you. I don't want them tipping out in different directions because that looks weird. To me, it does. You're probably like, no, it doesn't. To me, it does. I don't know what it is. I can't do it. Then we're going to go like this. We're going to put a single here. I kid you not. Aren't looking forward to holiday break. Yes. Well, because we know what some of them are going home to, right, Debbie? Like that's the other part. Some of them would rather be at school because it's just a different environment that's sometimes a little bit easier to, is more predictable to know what's coming. Nope, I don't like that. Just a sec. Peel banana. Don't peel off the cardstock. Oh, I did peel a little bit, but that's okay. You can't really see it. Those look like paw prints, don't they? They totally could be paw prints. Ooh. We could go like that. That'll work for me. Okay. It's not interesting. I had to find the right angle of the dangle. There. Still have to double decker it. Super creepy the other day talking to my grandkids about moving, and all of a sudden I felt like someone was patting me on the back. Okay, it's not super weird. He was. I am a firm believer in messages that are sent to us at those times. Absolutely, Corinne. I think it's what keeps us going a lot of the time. Do I have any? Ooh, I don't. Rats. I was hoping I had some of the big glossy in colored dots because they're so pretty. Okay, now the one thing I could do though is I could use some of the old copper clay ones because they're close. Okay. Um, Corinne, my aunt, who I don't know how else to describe her, like a second mom. We grew up spending a lot of our childhood with them. It's my mom's sister lived in Ontario, both teachers, her and her husband. And my uncle passed away right after he retired. And I think I've told some of you this story before, but weird things. He was gifted from his school district when he retired a clock, and it never worked. And it was kind of the big joke. Of course, they gave him a clock that didn't work. And for a few years, on the anniversary of his death, and this sounds creepy, and I'm not trying to creep you out because I'm not a person that, the alarm went off on the clock. You want to explain that one? The clock never worked. They could never get anything on it to work. Nothing. But the alarm went off. And she would be upstairs and she would hear the noise. And she would go down. And sure enough, the alarm was going off. And she always said that they had teased each would that they would come back and give each other a rough time if anything ever happened to one of them. I always say it's him doing it. My husband always swears his father smoked, and he always swears he can smell cigarette smoke when he's out screwing something up in the garage. He's like, it's like Dad's watching over me, laughing at me. Okay, no, you're too big. Hang on, we're gonna put that one back. Yeah, these are the perfect embellishments, and these are not Cajun craze; they're copper clay. They were the old ones. Hi, Renee. Yes, do. I know. Okay, so just a fun, I kept it really simple. I just wanted to show off some of the colors in that one. So again, this is our timeless plaid. It's coming out in the mini. I have used it along with the Hugs for Love stamp set, also coming out in the mini. Then I have included the Hugs for Love punch, also coming. And so what we will do here, just so that I can finish the card up and make it look sweet and adorable, is I think I'll give it just one Cajun Craze heart inside. My mom told me she wanted to be cremated. My ash. She's gonna lock up for me to wear so she can haunt me. She's on her, we buried her. Oh, you brat. I always tell Sean, cremate me and then flush me down the toilet. So horrible. I'm like, what are you gonna do with me? I don't know. There. Oh, there we go. Okay, super cute. And then we'll come right back in just a second and we'll add a few of those smaller ones around it. Lost the chamois. I probably just got ink on my face because it just rubbed under my eye with that same thumb that I had all the ink on. Put me on a beach. Imagine someone lying on that beach. Lucky them. Oh, you guys. It's sad that the older we get, we can actually start to find humor in some of these things. That cleans that, I think. Go. Add a little of that. Put you back in. Sorry, I'm just talking to the stamps so I don't lose them. You talk to them, there's less chance you'll lose them. Take a little bit of this. A little bit of your seal, or a lot, in my case. I'm an excessive sealer. We'll go ahead in. And we'll just put that in there. There you go. So not a complicated card, but just showing off some adorable. You could totally give this to a male in your life, especially with those colors. Um, but I'm totally going to give it to my bestie at work. Yeah. Anyway, is this the bundle or the accessory? This is the bundle stamp set. I'm sticking with the bundle right now. Okay. Oh, Corinne, that's a beautiful idea. I love that. Yes, this is the bundle stamp set that I'm working with. I'm not working with the accessory one yet. So the accessory one, if you're wondering what we're talking about, you missed yesterday. This is the actual one that goes with the bundle. And then they also released an additional one. It is called Bright Borders. Fits the same punch, really different looking. So like a different font, kind of more scripty. I can see that being done beautifully in some green. And anyway, but yeah, you can see it there. Okay. I hope you have a fabulous evening and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.